Charlie was trying to help the exact same people who are laughing at his death. Do you have any idea how much damage this does to people's faith in humanity?
I think the only thing
someone from the FBI called you and you're on a list of 50 names. Can you tell me more about that list and what action have you taken?
I got off the phone and I went about my business because I don't see myself as somebody that is coming from a place of trying to divide and conquer and, you know, say things to get people emotional. But I will entertain having Tommy Robinson on. I will entertain having Anthony Weiner on. I will entertain having Andrew Tate on. I will entertain having a lot of people on the podcast. I had Netanyahu on. Go see my death threats that I got after the Netanyahu interview. So to me, it's not necessarily about, you know, how fair you and I are. There's the element today of guilty by association. I'm going to talk to everybody and anybody.
I'll read out a tweet that he said. He said, assassination culture is spreading on the left. 48% of liberals say it would be at least somewhat justified to murder Elon Musk. 55% said the same about Donald Trump. He said just civil war. That's what you said.
I said civil war is coming. Because the only prerequisite to war, the only way to avoid war is a degree of negotiation or discourse, which is why I asked you the very well-constructed question just a second ago. How do we have discourse with people that we can't politely speak to and we can't disagree with, and we have to completely capitulate to their false worldview? Otherwise, we deserve a bullet in the neck. Explain to me how discourse could solve this. I'm not calling for violence. What I'm making very clear is that there is no alternative if these people will not sit down and have a conversation.
Empathy for Charlie Kirk is fucking weird.
You want to know why I'm so stoked? Go ahead and Google Charlie Kirk.
They got him in the net! Rest in peace, bozo!
I do not feel bad for him in the slightest.
Put down like a dog in Utah, and I could not be happier.
Charlie would have wanted it this way.
So if I was president, normally I have all the answers. But now, for once, I'm stumped. What would I even do as president? Can I lock all these people up? Probably not. Can I round them all up? No. Am I just going to let them celebrate and laugh? Am I going to let every single person who says something controversial be threatened with death and radicalizing more and more people to believe that we deserve to die?
Pushing hate speech.
They clapped him.
I think it's worth to have a cost.
C'est qui va plus donner de conférence? Qui? Charlie Kirk.
The rhetoric of Charlie Kirk, the way that he condoned violence exactly like this.
How do I talk to someone whose worldview is so warped and so corrupted? They don't understand the basic premises of Earth, the basic realities. They don't believe in the sun, the moon, the sky, the ground. In fact, this isn't about me. When Charlie was articulate, kind, interesting, witty, he was polite, he gave his time. When he tried his very best to explain to them in the world of logic, all they do is call for his death and laugh when it happens. How do I find a political solution to this?
I have breaking news. We think that Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Hey, ooh, ah, ooh.
Speaking of Congressman Jim Jordan just a few days ago, as well as Ben Habib in the UK, which I know you're doing some political stuff in the UK, and they both said the US is a final front for free speech. It's the pinnacle of free speech. And then when you have people like Ben,
but this is the thing that's so dangerous, Mario. For there to be free speech, there can't be limits on the speech, but there must be within the population a basic understanding and parameters of objective reality. At a certain point, when objective reality has been decimated to the point where there are no parameters left, like this man-woman crap. When you have absolutely no parameters left, how can you have free speech without inciting for what exactly happened? At a certain point, free speech just becomes inciting for violence, and the violence comes. And in their fantasy land, they think people deserve bullets in the neck unless you also drink the Kool-Aid. What is the political solution to this? These people are soulless. The West has lost its soul. There is no honor left. Not even the basic masculine dignity of showing respect to a fallen enemy. Nothing. There is nothing left.
If you were gonna get the job done, there were two better candidates. And furthermore, when that happens, and it will, it will, not only will we be insensitive, it's gonna be the biggest celebration, the biggest
What do we do about these people who want us dead? How do you live in a country where half of the people you interact with or see or walk past want you dead? How do you do that? This is a genuine question. How do you exist amongst people who want you gone?
I'm not sad. It's about time Karma took out that trash.
Does free speech just end in tyranny? I don't know. How does this end? I'm not sure.
In Germany,
so people are dying everywhere for having the wrong point of view now. Because we're the Nazis. We're evil somehow. We've been demonized to the point where we deserve death. And because we're the rational ones, because we're the smart ones, we don't wish death upon our enemies. We wish enlightenment upon our enemies. I don't want liberals to die. I want them to wake up and live happy lives and contribute to society. But they want me dead. I want them to do better for themselves and for everyone else. They want me dead.
There are some people on this app that are sitting there saying, oh, you shouldn't wish death upon any person, no matter what side they're on. That. Charlie Kirk was a f***ing Nazi. He was a f***ing Nazi. And you know what kind of Nazi is the best Nazi? A dead one.
And as we remain rational, as we respect the Constitution, as we turn the other cheek, as we live and let live, as we say, well, these stupid animals with their soulless TikToks deserve the right to say it, as we do all of these things, we are signing our death warrant.
Best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one.
Charlie was trying to help the exact same people who are laughing at his death. Do you have any idea how much damage this does to people's faith in humanity?